Hey there and welcome back. I know you guys are here for these blue lips, so let's jump right in. Because my skin is dry and flaky, I am starting with an essential oil face spray to soothe and moisturize my skin. I went ahead and laid my under eye concealer base off camera because I forgot to turn the camera back on. But anyway, we're moving right on in to my foundation, which is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation in the shade 𝘬𝘬𝘬𝘬, or 𝘬𝘬𝘬𝘬, whichever way you want to say it. I am applying my foundation with a spritzed foundation brush to achieve a skin-like finish, and it allows my foundation to go further. I've found that using a dry foundation brush to apply my foundation makes it go on thicker, and I use more product. It also defines the texture in my skin and pores, and that is really not a look that I'm a fan of. I really don't wear makeup often at all because I actually think I look better without foundation on. But I have a little situation that I'm going into this evening, so we're here. Now, because I am dealing with flaky post-peel skin, I'm applying my foundation using stippling motions versus rubbing circular motions to prevent my skin from flaking up even more that will create dry patches. The CoverGirl Clean Powder in the shade Translucent 105 is what I'm using to set all of the naturally lighter parts of my face, like under my eyes, my eyebrows, in the middle of my forehead, and my chin. I'm using e.l.f.'s Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Tan Sand to bring in some light to my forehead area, and blending this out using a damp beauty blender. I am noticing a dry patch smack dead in the middle of my forehead. So I am going to apply a little bit more concealer there. And while that is sitting, I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my face with this CoverGirl Clean Translucent Powder in the shade Translucent Deep 135. As I proceed to blend this concealer out, the whole middle of my forehead just falls out. Yeah, type of ish. Turns out my beauty blender was too dry, so I had to moisten it and fix it off camera. However, I did not add any more product because that would have made it too thick, cakier, and more prone to peeling. Now I'm just going back in and lightly dusting and setting this with the translucent 105. Moving on, I am doing a soft contour with this CoverGirl chocolate bronzer. Using tapping motions, I'm applying the product to my face, being careful not to do agitating swiping motions to prevent further flaking. I'm actually outlining my facial structure, bringing sun-kissed color back to my face. My contour may look different than others because I actually contour to my facial structure and not someone else's. Now I'm going to blend this contour out and bring some warmth to my face with this Black Radiance Artisan Color Baked Blush in the shade 8306 Toasted Almond. Okay, so now I am bringing a little happy vibrance to my face with this Nana Coco Bright Orange Blush. I'm taking that same brush with the translucent 105 on it and just blending out any harsh lines for a smoother blended transition. All right, now let's do eyes. I'm getting into this Huda Bomay 90 color eyeshadow palette. Now, because my lippy is going to be so bold, I'm going with a soft smoky eye. So I'm going in with a nice neutral smoky brown. I'm switching brushes and going in on top of my lid with this cool tan earth tone creamy color. It's kind of the same color as my concealer.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Now, I don't wear eyelashes, so I'm going in with the Maybelline Waterproof Great Lash Mascara to lengthen and thicken my eyelashes. Here, I am cleaning up and removing any of the mascara that got on my eyelid. This is a liquid waterproof black brown eyeliner by Wet n Wild, And I'm just using this to line the top outer corner of my eye. Nothing too dramatic, just something to create a small wing. Okay, so here I am using a little bit of concealer to erase and correct where I put a little bit too much eyeliner. And then I'm going to use another brush to blend it out. All right. Okay, so we are about to jump into these lips. So I am applying some castor oil to moisturize my lips. And then I am going to wipe it all off along with any dead skin and crustiness. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm about to do a matte lip. And I want it to stay. So I am doing this to prevent any crustiness. Next, I am lining my lips with this Jordana pencil in Denim Blue. In order to create this ombre look, I am shading my top and bottom lip a quarter of the way in on each side. I am going over this pencil with a matte lipstick by 𝘕𝑚𝑒, New York, in the shade 𝘕𝘢. Yeah, I was really trying to figure this out, trying to read this, but yeah, it's the shade 𝘕𝘢. Now, with this, placement is kind of tedious because this dries down really fast, and I am going to end up overlining my lips on the bottom, which is fine because it's just going to give a more fuller look, but you won't be able to tell that I overlined it. Next, I am filling in my lips with the Jordana pencil in Sterling Blue. Now I am dragging that Sterling Blue into that denim blue. Okay, I am now going over that Sterling Blue with this Wet n Wild pencil in the shade Sapphire and Ice. Now, this shade is a little more metallic and maybe like a shade or two lighter than the Sterling Blue. So what I'm doing is just building my lasting coverage and creating a gradient feel. Okay, now I am going in to top this with, this is RK by Kiss. It is a matte color in the shade Pool Party. Y'all, excuse me how I was looking. I couldn't read it. I couldn't read it. Here I am relining my lips and putting that denim blue back in places where I might have lost a little bit. And this is where I was telling you that I would overline my lips just to get the shape that I want. But again, no one can tell that my lips are overlined. Look at this bullshit. Right. You know, I'm really starting to feel like this situation that I'm doing this for, I don't know if it's worth it anymore. I don't know if it's worth it. I found it and put it back in, so we're good. We're good. I am moving on to highlight my face. This is by Sheer Cover. I have no clue what the name of it is. I promise you, this here, I know this is about 10 years old. But baby, we using it. It still does. It's stuck to the bizzle wizzle, baby. Yes, we're doing it. So yeah, I'm just basically highlighting my cheekbones and other areas of my face where the light will naturally hit. Now, this is where my forehead fell out earlier, but you know, I still got to get it. You know, it's still got to be got. So I'm working gently, you know, and I'm getting it. Now I'm about to give myself a little goddess glow, okay? This is a eyeshadow by LA Colors in the shade Sunshine. And I'm just, accentuating, okay? And just applying a little goddess glow to any areas that I think I might want it. Like here on my lips, and I'm going to probably go in the corner of my eyes, and just a couple of other areas on my face. Now, I can kind of still see that little dry patch that fell out earlier, and that's why I really didn't want to mess with my forehead too much, but we're doing this. To finish everything off, I am using this Stay All Night Micro Fine Setting Mist by e.l.f. This is the final look, a soft beat with a bold ombre blue lip atop a flaky post-peel skin. If you're interested in seeing how I achieved this haircut, go ahead and click this link in the right top hand corner. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I wish you well on your self-love, health, and fitness journey, and I'll see you guys next time.